NTA Abhyas chemistry paper we are solving. Which of the following molecule have zero dipole moment? BF3. Which of the following properties mainly dependent on the shielding effect? Atomic radius, 1 mole of CrCl3 6H2O, 3 moles of AgCl, 3 chlorine should be outside. This question I got in the last paper also. Removal of electrons results in increasing bond order of the bond in. Okay, now removal of electrons increasing in bond order means definitely it is going to be for the removal of electrons increasing bond order. Okay, cyanide O2, C2 and N2. O2 bond order is 2. O2 plus bond order is 2.5, right? The process of extraction of metal from carbonate, carbonate means calcination. Which of the following is most basic? Cross the period, size decreases, so basic nature will be continuously decreasing. Okay. So starting elements. In the F block element, cerium to lutetium. So cerium is best. CONH3,4 Cl2 Cl exist. Obviously, 2 chlorines are there, so it will go for geometrical isomerism. Lithium nitrate on heating gives La2O, NO2 and O2. NaNO3 gives NaNO2 and that's it. Second reaction at 800 degrees Celsius. Okay, both are same then. X and Y are respective metal oxides, correct? NO2 is formed in second reaction, NO2 is formed in first reaction, both are redox reactions. What nonsense is happening, right? Incorrect statement. Both are redox reactions. Yeah, both are redox reactions because lithium oxide state is going to be same. It is wrong. When chlorine reacts with a carboxylic acid in the presence of red phosphorus chloroacid will be formed. The reaction is known as HVZ. In alpha D glucose, the anomeric carbon is a second carbon. Okay, now alpha D glucose, anomeric carbon is second carbon. If I am not wrong, correct?
Glucose.
Alpha D glucose, anomeric carbon.
First carbon, glucose.
Alpha D glucose, first carbon.
Either sir, alpha D or beta D, anomeric carbon in the glucose is first carbon. Fructose is second.
Karnakar is professional in biomolecules. We have to follow him. The most suitable reagent for the conversion of RCH2OH to RCHO, PCC. Okay, now best primary alcohol. Which one of the following is obtained a product when tertiary butyl bromide with a sodium methoxide? Alkene is going to form isobutene because elimination is preferred here. Which reaction below is correct? Okay, now HCl peroxide effect is not there. OMDM reaction, second reaction is OMDM reaction means oxymercurylation, demercurylation. It must be following Markovnikov addition. So Markovnikov addition means it is again wrong. OSO4, NH3, BH3. BH3 THF is anti-Markovnikov addition. Anti-Markovnikov addition means when OH, this is right. A hydrocarbon on ozonolysis gives acetone, propanol and 2-ketopropanol. Okay, the total number of geometrical isomers possible for the hydrocarbon is R. Okay, I think 4, but let me write it on the paper. Acetone and 2-ketopropanol means it is CH3 and 2-ketopropanol. This is C11 2-ketopropanol. Then another is propanol. Okay, now so this is CCC. So here CH3, yeah, 2 stereogenic centers are there, 2 to the 4. I think so. Formaldehyde reacts with ammonia to give formaldehyde CH2 taken 6N4. This is urotropine. The value of Kc for the following reaction given Kp is equal to 167 bar at 1073 Kelvin. Kp is equal to Kc RT to the power of delta N. Correct? Kp 167 is equal to Kc RT. R is 0.0821. Temperature is given 1073. And this is delta N is equal to 1. So Kc is equal to 167 by 0.0821 into 1073. If I am not wrong, it will be same. But I need to use calculator. Please don't mind. You must not use in exam. I have this facility, you don't have. Okay. Don't mind, yeah. You need to Okay, now we are earning, you are learning. There is difference, right? Divided by 1073. So it's showing 1.896 first option, right? In a truncated octahedron, A atoms are present at each corner of B atoms are present at each edge center. Then find the simplest form of the molecule of the unit cell. 8 corners will be there. Truncated octahedron, how many corners will be there, sir? Truncated octahedron. Normal octahedrons are okay. Truncated octahedron.
How many corners they asking question?
How many corners will be there? If we know the corners, truncated octahedron corners will be 14, 14 faces, 36 edges, and 24 vertices.
14 faces and 4 plus 4 plus 12. We are getting 14 means.
So he is asking each edge center there are B atoms. Okay, now. So 36B. And atoms are present at corners. Corners means, okay. So this is A, this is B, A2, B3. A2, B3 option is there. A2, B2. A2, B2, how can it be? A2, B3 it is. It's a wrong question. I am going with that only. Let us check. A compound molar mass 120, 40% carbon by mass. Okay, fine. With the total number of hydrogen atoms in the molecule. Okay. 40% means 100 grams contains will be 40. 120 contains how much? 120 into 40 by 100. So 48. 48 grams is carbon. Okay, fine. So remaining is how much? 120 minus 48. It will be 72. In 72 is saying 2:1 ratio of oxygen and hydrogen. So each hydrogen H2O means it is 18. 18 5 is 90. 18 4 is 72. 4. 18 4 is 72. Means there are 8 hydrogens, 4 oxygens. 8 hydrogens. Under the given condition, a gas containing n molecules per unit volume and having x number of total collisions per unit volume, the collision frequency is n molecules per unit volume having x number of total collisions per unit time will have a collision frequency. What is the formula for collision frequency?
Z equals to
Collision frequency is not a regular question, so I am sorry for this.
Z equal to 10 power minus 24 to 28.
Collision frequency
no form.
nu bar by Lm. Thus collision frequency formula chemistry will go. Formula JE. Okay, give me 1 second time. So unit volume and having x number of collisions.
10 power 22, 26.
N by V. N by V volume is not mentioned here. So unit volume, that is okay. Nx 2V 2nx nx by 2 volume something n by V is mentioned here. Volume is same. Number of collisions. N by V is mentioned, x into n by V. Okay, I would like to go. This is pure wild guess. Okay, now 2nx I want to go. Correct option delta H and delta E for a gaseous reaction. Okay, how can we say? It can be anything. For a gaseous reaction he mentioned, but that depends on number of moles now. Delta H is greater than delta E only if the number of moles of the products is greater than the number of moles of reactants.
Screening effort could include collision frequency.
Delta H is equal to delta E plus delta LRT. What is saying? If the number of moles of products is less, okay. If number of moles of products is less, it will become minus. So delta E will be less, delta H is greater. But delta E is more means delta N, it should be greater. So option B. Total number of colorless gases in the given list are CO2 colorless, Cl2 colorless, SO2 colorless, HCl colorless. Chlorine colorless only, na? Light green color.
Light green.
So Cl2, you avoid Cl2, first three, except Cl2, Br2 you forget, NO2 you forget, I2 you forget, H2S colorless. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, total number of atoms present in one molecule of X is Z plus LiLH4, LiFALF3. So that may be B2O3 and that compound formed is B2. यार ये क्या हो सकता है, कुछ भी हो सकता है ना. Total number of benzene rings in the structure of phenolphthalein. Phenolphthalein will be having two sides this and one side this. Three benzene rings should be there. One from phthalic acid, phthalic anhydride, and the two from two substances. Among the following, the total number of amines which are more basic than aniline. More basic than aniline, last one. More basic than aniline, inductive effect is there, so last but one also. Third, last three, all the last three. And no, this is not, middle one is not possible. First one is nitrogen is having a lone pair of atoms that can be given out easily. It can be given out easily. Oh, this can also given out easily. All 6 except the middle one. I would like to go with 6. The pH of normal rainwater is 5.6 in 10 to the power of -1, so it is 56. NCERT statement. From the following E0 values of the Hubble cells, if you were to construct a cell using combination of two Hubble cells from the above that gives the largest cell potential, the value of the cell potential would be x by 2v. Okay, now largest means highest minus value, highest positive value you take. That is minus 1.25 plus 1.25, it will become 3. Fine, 3. So 3 by 2 is asking. 3 by 2 will become 1.5. Na? What nonsense, right? Okay, but here 2 electrons are there, 1 electron is there. So it will be actually 3, 2.5 and 1.25. Minus. Okay, now. So 4, yes, 3 and 4.25. 4.25 by 2, that is going to be 2.125. Why is making x by 2? What is the need of making x by 2? For 2 electrons, it is like, okay, we'll go with another question. Chances are there. Now, why should we raise? Find the value of B for the following half reaction. Mn plus 2 given rise to MnO2. There are 2 oxygens, so it will become 2H2O, 4H plus. 4H plus means he is asking electrons ना. इसके लिए इतना देखने क्या जरूरत है यार. Mn plus MnO2 बन गया, तो चेंज हो गया 2, so 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन होना चाहिए. 2. 2 grams of a non-volatile solute except by Kb value size ratio was to the value of delta Tb into y by delta Tb into x. What is x and y mentioned? 2 grams of non-volatile non-electrolyte solute dissolved in 100 grams of 2 different solvents. Delta Tb. Okay, delta Tb पूछ रहा है ना. Delta Tb is equal to I Kb into m. I is not required. Delta Tb is equal to Kb into m. Kb values are given. Kb value is 1. Okay, now 2 grams of non-volatile, 100 grams means everything will be same. So again, delta T 4 is to 1. So it will be 4. The easiest question. ये नहीं कर सकते हम क्या? Already हो गया 5 question. ये 4 आता है. Okay ना, हम अपना को count कर लो. Okay, fine. View feedback. Open settings. चलो करना कर सर. Guess our marks now. अगर इस बार 95 से कम आए ना तो हम आंसर नहीं कर पाएंगे. इस बार ओनली 80 वी गॉट. चलो चेक करते हैं कौन सा गलत गया. सर NO2 is formed in the reaction. Correct answer. Both are redox reactions. फर्स्ट गैस में भी NO2 आता है यार. LiNO3 will give you Li2O, NO2 and O2. This is absolutely wrong. What is asking? The incorrect statement. Oh, NaNO3 800 degrees Celsius. I felt NaNO3 mentioned particularly 800 degrees Celsius means I felt some special reaction will take place. He gave normal reaction. Okay, accepted. ये अपना गलती है. OSO4 follows synertion leading to the formation of syn glycol. Okay, then BH okay, इसको भी एक्सेप्ट कर लेंगे. This is nx by 2, sir. Number of collisions one molecule is x. Number of collisions for molecules in unit time is nx. As in one collision, two molecules are involved, the collision frequency is nx by 2. Okay, now remember this. And this is one other question. Hey, this is ridiculous, man. Yeah, correct. How can you say this is whether it is endothermic or exothermic? Delta H is equal to delta E plus delta nRT. If the number of moles of reactants are greater, delta Ng is equals to negative, then delta H is greater than. अरे यार हम कैसे ले सकते हो आप इसको? ओके, और एक गलत गया ना? नहीं गया. 21, 22, 23, 25. All integers are correct. Four questions we made wrong. Okay, चलेगा. 4 questions wrong means not bad. Okay. हम जो मिस्टेक करें उसको आप चेक कर लो. डन. थैंक यू गाइस.